I really like Symbion Project. I think they're very good. Who's your bot who's not so much lithe as exquisitely lathed? It's me, September. How are you how are you doing? We're gonna do more Betrayal at Club Low. It is Pizza Dice time, and I'm very excited that it's Pizza Dice time. This game is good, it turns out. Hang on, I gotta hit the buttons to let you see the game I'm saying. There we go. So we're just gonna hit continue. And just jump right back into it. How do I try and recap what went on? I'll tell you what, let's do it by walking around. So we obviously made our way into the club, so that's good. Hello, Slogs. Hello, Andy. We obviously made our way into the club. We did a lot of bullshit, but I'm just going to go with what's closest. So we did manage to find our way into the garage for the first time and found this fucking monster mobile of a car, which we had the keys to. We didn't steal them from someone who was like having a really hard time or anything. We're the good ones here. I'm always the good one. It's part of my branding. What else do we got? Make our way into the club proper. What did we do? So we managed to sort of back end our way onto the stage where, what are you called? Chad Blueprint is apparently about to get majorly hosed by their manager, who is, was in here counting all their money. I think they might have made a break for it. But if we want to, we can try and get Chad to just leave the stage so we can take over. Maybe it's useful to say this. I don't know what the fuck our win condition is. We have a story quest, which is rescuing Gemini J, who's like in the VIP section with a big mo. So if we do that, something's going to happen. But I don't know if that's an end to the game. I don't know if taking over as DJ here is another end or just a fun, weird thing you can do. We're currently embarrassed, and I can't remember why we're embarrassed. Oh, are we embarrassed because we keep getting our ass kicked by Tennis Guard? We might be embarrassed because we kept getting our ass kicked by Tennis Guard, like over and over again. What's going on down here? Here's the VIP section. There's Jay in it with Big Mo. We can probably try and make our way through this way. Through this guard. There's also a door back here. Did we look at this? Has no handle and no other discernible way to get it open. It clearly guards something important. You have a sense this door can be opened remotely, but we don't know from where. Okay. I wonder if it would be from the security room, because that's where all the security is. There's also... We can also, like, get into the crowd to try and get the crowd on our side, which helps with the Chad thing. Or there's this person in a skull mask. The masked individual silently acknowledges your presence. It does make you wonder who exactly is behind that mask. We can try and amuse the individual with our physical comedy, or convince the wearer to remove the mask, which looks really difficult, and our wisdom is bad. It would be really hard to do the physical comedy thing. Can we up our physique any? I mean, we can up individual physique scores, but not... the whole dice, which is sort of what I've been doing. Oh, no, wait, yes I can. 74 to 44, I can just do that. What was I thinking? We still have nothing in cooking or wit, and we probably should. Actually, yeah, let's just make this wit dice anything. I think we can now try to do some physical comedy. I mean, we're pretty good at physical comedy. The individual may still have a sense of humor despite the mask. I don't think you wear a mask like this out to a club if you don't have a sense of humor. It's a whole half a dinosaur skull. Well, that did about as good as we were going to do. So let's re-roll this re-roll dice and try and make some more money, but yeah. Success barely. Pizza tips. We're awkward now, which is a shame. And also tired, but also limber. You hear a muffled chuckle behind the mask. The masked individual seems a bit more at ease around you. You think a bit more convincing is all it takes to get them to reveal their true identity to you. I mean, to try and convince them. I kind of want to crank our wisdom up another set of dice. That's 22. Yeah, we can do that. And that's affected by awkward, but that's fine. It's never going to get back to it. We need them to roll pretty low. Club pretty low. So how's that gonna work? Yeah, 6 is higher than I would like. It's like dead ass in the middle. We roll this, we can re-roll this to try and get a -2 instead of a -1. Re-roll our dice to maybe grab that 4, or is that greedy? Let's re-roll our dice, fuck it. Oh, still 3. Alright, this can happen for us. No, it can't. It apparently can't happen for us. Target is holding back. You are thrown off, but no longer awkward. That's good. The masked individual shakes their head and the masked individual shakes their head enigmatically. The masked individual, okay, yeah. We can just give that another go with the extra dice, but let's try and do something else. What did we need to make the masked individual is holding back? Try a sweep. Ah, break guard. Damn. See, this is why I'm never gonna be at the level you are in Guilty Gear. I just don't have the split second sort of decision making. Okay. How are we? You really hate me, huh? Insist you're there to do an IT maintenance check again. We could probably win this. The way I play Guilty Gear is to change jams and moves randomly. I don't think, per se. Valid. Disaster of Passion starts playing Piece of September, rides into the VIP area on the back of a dolphin. Tatsugeki! Okay, well. Well. We're gonna be re-rolling a lot of dice right here. Yes. Let's re-roll this +3. Because if we can make it plus anything else, we win. There we go. I shouldn't have been able to do that. Whatever. Working double duty, eh? Okay, it looks like I'll need to give you some space and the password. The guard clearly would prefer to watch TV than be on the clock. You know, you should really place a bet on this game here. Tell the guard to take the rest of the night off. New clue, security terminal access. You got a point. In fact, take over my shift, why don't you? The terminal password is Tango Turkey Maple Donut. I'll be at Jade's bar catching the end of the game. Come join me later, eh? Cool. See ya. And rockets out into the sky. Wonderful. Password like a Twitch clip name. Alright, so this should be simple. Security terminal is unguarded with only a login screen to hide its secrets. We have a password. Oh no, it appears the security guard gave you a fake code, the rascal. The station shoots out a wild, eye-searing beam from its screens. You have seconds to react. I mean, it's a good thing it's physique, and it's a good thing that I have something that brings up my physique. I think I still might die here. That's a lot of brain damage that I can do to myself, and I'm at 1. So, I guess we're just gonna see how this goes. Rolling an 8 is not what I needed out of you. I needed any other thing. And I need fucking... brains up from some of you. Nah, that didn't do it either. Yeah, we came all this way, and then we're gonna die here. Oop, no. Okay. So we don't die. We are disoriented and not limber anymore. Yeah, just 8's all the way down, unfortunately. I really thought that wouldn't go that way, but hey. You don't duck under the table in time. The trap's rays sear your eyes, and beyond that, your brain. That was rough, but it looks like the security system is back to its neutral self. The login screen stares at you tauntingly. Thank you, Badred. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but I meant to. Hello. 1 out of 216 chance to roll triple eights. Wowzers. Aren't I a lucky thing? So we can try and trick it. We can pound our fists into it. Or nimbly weave your hands through the wiring to find an override switch, which is based on our music, which is interesting. We'd have to roll max, and they'd have to roll minimum. And also, we would probably die from other things. Let's figure out how to raise our mental status just a little bit. Let's find a cheap roll to make that's gonna give us a shot to give us some of our brain back. Are you still hanging out? God, that's so many negative dice. Say something amusing to get the engineer to warm up to you, which also looks like it won't go great. Well, I'm wrong. A lot of things would have to go right for us, but we could make that roll. Is this any better? Nah, because I fucked it up the first time. I tried to talk to him about Soul Soup or whatever the fuck his favorite band was, and then it just... Can I up my wit by another section? No. But I wouldn't need that much more money. Let's find someone else to have a neutral chat with, and then we'll up our wit and see if we can't do that. Big Mo's not to be disturbed while he's in the middle of an important sit-down with Destiny. Furthermore, Mo won't receive any visitors until he gets his flamingo thigh stew. Oh, right, we were supposed to do something about that. His flamingo thigh stew served hot. Special order. Old factory buildings like this one were built with on-site kitchens, which is probably where Mo's stew is being prepared. Are any of these particularly easy to do? We can maybe work with sense of humor. Let's walk away. Let's actually go look at that stew. I forgot we were doing that also. Did we drink from the puddle yet? I don't think we did, but I remember it being all health. Let's go out and check anyway. Pardon me, can I please use you as a health station? Not fucking really. How are you doing? You still, mad that I beat the shit out of you in front of all of those people? Nah, but you also don't want to talk to me, which is, you know, reasonable. Down here in the puddle. Okay, we can drink from the puddle. Which will probably win. And it'll give us an opportunity to roll some mental health dice, so sure. Forgive me, Master. I must drink from the puddle just this once. Okay. Just gonna re-roll everything that isn't giving me... Oh, hey. Roll both of those and maybe actually win something. It's realistic how drinking from a puddle has a chance to give you a new status effect. You know, Slox, I hadn't really thought about it that way, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I would get at least one, possibly more, new status effects if I chose to drink from any of the puddles I find, you know, just around town. Hell, there's a really big one just outside, because our water main broke. It's cleared up now. We have water again. I forgot to mention that, and I meant to. So our water is running again. But there's still, like, a lot of water just on the ground outside, and that's full of, you know, natural goodness, because it's sprung up, you know, directly from underneath the street, so it's full of probably the rust that it broke through to be able to get out to the street, and all the concrete and the sediment they used to settle the concrete. You know. You managed to imbibe some gnarly chemical floating around in the rainwater. Well, we did get a whole bunch of health back, so that's good. Excuse me. Oh, hang on. Did we talk to the garbage yet? Yes. Okay, we can dig through the trash for treasure. It'll get rid of our frustrated, which is good, and we can probably take it. I forgot if you were planning to rebake a pizza. I think I rebaked a pizza last thing last week. But I'll take a look at them and see how they... Ooh. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's re-roll this thing, because we don't need it. Ah, dang. Yeah, we're just gonna accept that roll. We're just gonna make $15 and get whatever the hell's in here. Forest mushrooms. Which gives us double hearts. Back. Okay, so now we definitely need to go rebake a pizza. So let's do that. Excuse me. Hey, do you have anything that I can do with you, or... Oh, I can just sort of burn rolls on you. Which, honestly, being able to roll these fucking 4 negative dice away all at once for something that doesn't have that bad of an outcome if I fuck up. Yeah, that's actually great. Yeah, and who cares if I tank the roll? Yeah, let's just get rid of them. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, peek. Okay, well. I'm fine losing the roll. I would rather not lose health. So let's re-roll both of those. Well, let's re-roll this too. We can get 2 or 3. We can still make that happen. Oh no, we can't still get 2 or 3. Oh, that was -3. Ooh. Okay, ideal outcome. Good, that feels excellent. Let's rebake this pizza and then see if we can't fuck around with the stew like I meant to some time ago. Do we want to put the double health on the same dice as the double nerve, or do we want to change? Like, do we want to have more opportunities to roll like incredibly positive results? I think we put it here on this one. Yeah, that looks good. I don't need to agonize over that unduly. The flamingo thigh stew. We have an only once condition for every single one of these. And we can't really win any of them. We can probably do... We could maybe do this one if we roll max and don't get a negative. Yeah, I think that's why I didn't do anything with it in the first place. Let's crank up our wit and try to humor some people. Yeah, there we go. I might as well do this. There we go. No more zeros on my dice. So there's something. Oh, there's probably a bunch of cheap rolls still in the mob that I can go deal with if something goes pear-shaped. All right, that's good. We were gonna outwit you? No, I don't think we were going to. We were gonna try and outwit the sound mixer. Sound engineer. The sound mixer is... The sound engineer is using the sound mixer to mix the sound that he's engineering. Say something music you can do. Oh, well, that's still pretty hard. Fuck it. I need to quit saying fuck it so much. It's not actually going well for me. I should have some kind of plan. Well, 5 isn't ideal. Gonna reroll all of that to try and get the... I think the best plan for us is to just re-roll our biggest dice and try and make that 4. Yeah. Oh, you were almost there. I saw you. Well, engineer's not in the mood for it tonight. That's a shame. Let's just walk away. Should we try a wit over here also, or should we try something else? I think this is like all of the skills that we haven't done very much with. We can half of your faces are like under 4. We can probably make this work. We're gonna take some damage on the way. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted that to look like. Are you shitting me? Yes, we're absolutely going to accept this role. It would be nice if you could get rid of embarrassed or awkward. I have good news. We have traded out awkward and embarrassed for self-actualized. Something or someone has shown you that you are an entity with limitless potential. Clarity will carry you far. The card finds your humor amusing enough. Big Mo will love that joke, but I'm sure his pet will not. You feel that just one more successful maneuver will convince the guard to let you by. You seem all right, but still, no one's allowed past me, with some exceptions. It's complicated. Ooh. Explain why the stew is taking so long. That's not it. Sing for the guard to earn his sympathy. We could probably do that. With self-actualized on there? Yeah. We can absolutely do this. Guard's warbling tolerance versus your music. Perhaps a heartfelt song will break through the guard's stiff demeanor. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Let's re-roll this, because I don't need the nerve back right now. No, I said let's re-roll this, because I don't need the nerve back right now. If he'd give me the 2x basil, that'd be nice. Nah, nerve back, huh? Your emotionally charged voice pierces through the guard's cold heart. You sing like my dog howls. I love my dog. The guard is at ease with your antics. You're okay, stranger. What's up? Asked to be given an audience with Big Mo. The guard decides to let you pass, as if he knew this moment was coming. On with it then. Big Mo doesn't suffer fools. Time to ditch this rodeo. It's a really good animation. Like, it's not even an animation, really. I love that it's just really cool pose. Just go out through the ceiling. Fuck it. So, hey, what's going on over here? Big Mo sits on the couch, eyes locked on Gemini J, engaging in idle banter. Jay, meanwhile, looks ready to faint. The time has come. Me and my friend Jay here are in the middle of a very friendly meeting. Make yourself interesting to me a scram. It takes Big Mo a moment to realize that you've done something he is really not happy about. What's the pizza delivery person doing here wearing my coat? Deconstruct the idea of coat ownership. Listen, you clearly are already wearing a coat. I needed a coat, each according to their needs. Insist that the coat is yours. Oh, you would have been a lot nicer to me if I had brought you your stew first. That makes sense. Think up a witty reason why you have it. Mo's levity is not his strong suit. Okay, so, like, we have to roll something. We don't have the ability to just walk away because we fucked up. So, this is our best shot. What we want is, like, to roll a 5 and a +2 and put us up to 7. Hope that Mo rolls a 6 or a 7 and then smacks us for either 3 health or 4 nerve. Maybe we'll get something on our pizza dice to ameliorate that. Ameliorate? That's not the word. There are lots of folks needed on the planet tonight. Actually, I think they're all at the same diner. I wonder if we can go to that diner later. That would be nice. Can I? Yes. But how? We're, just gonna do that. And sort of hedge the bets a little bit. So we've got a 50-50 hit rolling either 3 or 5. Let's hope it's 5. Well, 9 is not really where I wanted that to be. And I can't re-roll your dice. So that's a shame. Okay, well, I've lost this one, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna take whatever Big Mo wants to give us at this point, I think. That coat was custom made. What were you? That coat was custom made, fool. You may not realize how badly you just crossed me. Better not spill pizza sauce on that coat. It'll cost a small fortune to dry clean. Big Mo is not happy to see you, saying the rescue code phrase will be extra risky right now. Perhaps you can make Mo more agreeable towards you, depending on what you do. Also, where's my flamingo thigh stew? What's going on in the kitchen? Just say a rescue code phrase, okay? All of these are bad, so let's excuse myself and see if I can't do anything in the kitchen to make that even the littlest bit easier. I still think my various skills are just too fucking low still. I might just have to try something. Deception could do it straight up. And doesn't have a terrible shot. It's just a straight on roll. We can do that, a perfectly fair roll off. Oh, you piece of shit, Dice. I saw you almost land on 5 and then you absolutely fucked me. Barely piece of suck-ass car. Hi, Orchid. I'm becoming mad at Dice. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's reroll this too and see if we can't, like, phasel out and really make money. Nah. Should you save in case something goes wrong or goes right and you complete a route? Hi, Mox. I should, honestly. You smell like a kitchen. I don't understand why you think that's a negative video game. You put just enough of the zing flavor powder to give the soup the semblance of actual zing. The stew looks ready to be served, but part of you thinks it could be even better, which would impress Big Mo even more. Is stew perfection worth the risk of ruination? Can we crank up our wisdom by a dice set? Nah, we need like 10 more. So yeah, you can save in the middle of the game. That's how we started where we started today. No, just walk away. And I should probably save. So I've done that. I don't know if completing a run deletes your save file is the thing. I haven't had an opportunity to test that yet. So we can just sort of go along and see if we can't figure that out. I'm certain if we lose, we can come back. No, I'm not certain of that, actually. We're just gonna see how it goes, I guess. Cooking. Can we crank our cooking? We can. And I think we put an extra 4 face on it. That looks a little more even. Now we should try and go to something else real quick. We just served the stew. Nah, we can get one more thing in. Let's go check out the mob. And see what the mob are doing. I tell you, they're totally not mad that I tried to pickpocket them before. The dancers have been going at it all night, hypnotized by Chad Blueprint's I remember I had this exact same fucking problem last week. I'm gonna just skip it. It's an intense crowd, barely aware of your presence. You think you might be able to keep pace with them. Oh yeah, there's a lot of easy rolls in here. We can try and pickpocket someone. That's gone well for us literally every single time. That's why there's an again at the end of that. Because we did it right the first time. Well, shit. Well, no, they're at 4. We can just roll a 5. It'll be okay. Nah, I said we can just roll a 5. It's a 50-50 shot for us rolling a 5. It's almost oral, but closer to the A from all. Oral. Oral. I should quit doing that. It is true what they say, crime doesn't roll a 5. Yeah, I should have listened to all those PSAs when I was little. Okay. Oh, you may want to get Mo to be more hospitable to you before saying the rescue code phrase, or not. Okay, well, we don't smell like a kitchen anymore. So that's something. Wisdom looks like a perfectly doable roll. It would get rid of embarrassed and mortified for us both also. So yeah, let's do that. Oh. I've unlocked an achievement called Solid Game Night, and I don't know what that means. What do you think that means, video game? Solid Game Night, one playthrough of this game ran for at least 3 hours total. Alright. Yeah, I think I just re-roll my main dice and try and get that 4. I said, I think I re-roll that main dice and try and get that 4. There we go. Sorry. I was excited. I clapped my hands together in excitement. Now we're just unsure instead of both mortified and embarrassed. The crowd wholeheartedly supports your wild maneuvers. You can feel their collective enthusiasm flow through you. The crowd rises to the beats alongside you, silently acknowledging your impact on the dance floor. Their support could prove useful, particularly in the DJ booth. Oh, now they all have a -1 on these rolls. Or another -1, rather. We could try and steal stuff again. And quite frankly, I don't see a good reason not to. We're very good at pickpocketing. No, I can't re-roll this. I don't need this. Yeah, let's just re-roll everything. Cool. We win that. We get rid of our... Oh, no, we don't get rid of our bad die. But hey. Right, we're very good at pickpocketing. That's why it hasn't worked yet. See, our techniques are so advanced that the people here haven't heard of them. So they're used to, like, protecting themselves against regular pickpocket techniques. Like, you know, hey, look over there, or maybe you pull a knife out on them. They're not used to the pickpocketing technique that I have, which is to just sort of like come up close to them and like put my hand on their shoulder and go like, hey, you know, you should really think about giving me your whole wallet. No, listen, I have good reasons. First of all, I don't have one. I just have this pizza box. And that means I don't have anywhere to carry my money when I get pizza tips. So think about that. You should give me your wallet for that reason. It's not been as convincing as I might have wanted. The dancers are too entranced to notice you successfully pilfering an item. It's 2 buffalo mozzarella. I think that means we can get rid of all of the 2s on our dice. Yeah, just hang out and hold my place on the floor. I'm gonna go cook a whole nother pizza. This pizza can only get better. And no, we can't replace all of the 4 slots. And in fact, let's replace these over here, because this one has an 8 on it. This one just had 2, so. I feel like these are good. I feel like these are good pizza decisions. It's honestly really hard to tell. Oh, my conditions are still up for some reason. My, Uh-oh. I don't think it should go like that. What happens if I save and quit? Will that get rid of the extraneous menu? I hope that it will. I'm just gonna give that a second to clear out. Oh, hey, good. We haven't talked to Chad yet. Let's go have a chat with Chad. Hey, so I know your manager, like, completely tried to blast your whole shit out. And I understand that. That's hard. Impress Chad by recognizing the track he's playing. I don't feel like that would go great for us. Amuse Chad with a DJ-centric joke is probably the best shot we have. Can we pick up our wit one more? No, at $19? Probably not. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. So that went pretty well, actually. We just need to roll higher on our main dice. We could try and get a fucking plus off of the unsure dice, but I'm so scared that it's gonna hit the locks. Yeah, well, I haven't been making good decisions all tonight. Why start now? Yeah, see? Rolled the dice I needed and then got completely fucked by the lock dice. Good job. Damn. I can predict the future. Was that supposed to... what was your voice? Was that supposed to be funny? That's how it really is, mate. Get wise. Chad Blueprint was busy rocking the crowd with his world-class DJing. Oh no, our joke... Oh no, our joke didn't. We could try it again. We have so many bad dice to roll. Let's try it. Oh, I probably should have raised any of the faces on that dice. No, we got there. Absolutely, we got there. Always had it, never didn't have it. Blueprint's smile widens across his face. Oh, what people don't know laughing at DJ Boo. You alright, mate? In spite of the pressures of the evening, Chad Blueprint appears relaxed in your present. Seriously, mate, we'll hang out later. We could probably convince Chad to leave now. Now let's crank that dice up one. We cannot crank that dice up one. Okay. Chad Blueprint romance route when? We're kind of about to ruin his whole career, it feels like. I don't know if that's the romance. I don't know if that's a good meet cute. Oh, so May's pizza delivery person they shows up on the stage from the back. I had no idea where it come from. They tell me a crowd hates me. They tell me my manager hates me. They try and tell a joke, and it's bad. And then they tell another joke, but that was funny. So they are funny, I guess. But then they did ruin like, my whole career. It worked in You've Got Mail. That's Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks in that movie. I remember watching it with someone who was the worst. And it just sort of felt like they never really intersected in a way that was interesting. Masking individuals need more easy. Okay, sure. Against the, oh, well. Yeah, we just tried to crank wisdom, right? We don't have that. We need another $11? Yeah. $11. Yeah, he owns not Amazon and puts her bookstore out of business. Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Or maybe he doesn't. I wasn't really paying attention. You know what? That's fair. It's popcorn. You can have a movie that's popcorn. It's fine. We just keep the 4. No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk away. We're gonna move back into the throng, and we're gonna make some money off of these rubes. Stomp your feet to powerfully shake the dance floor. We will use our raw leg strength to teach these people the meaning of dance. Pick table. That's really good. I would like to not be tired at the end. Which is a sentence I've said more than once. We're just trying to make some money here, so, well, actually 4 and double, it would be exactly the same thing. I want to re-roll this. Yeah, we can take one. We can take one hit to the brain matter if it means we take some extra. We get some extra money. Nah, it's fine. The vibrations of your stomps can be felt all throughout the dance floor. The other dancers gaze curiously at your noisy, unorthodox maneuvers. Yeah, that's the money. So let's crank our wisdom dice up by not enough. Huh? Dang. Oh, we just do it like this. Did the music just change based on what my dice were? Or was it just time for the change over to the music? That would be wild if it were procedurally generating the background music based on my stat build. I will have to examine that more closely at a later date. The masked individual seems more at ease around you. Great. I'm glad you seem more at ease around me. Do you feel like you could reveal to me your secrets? Maybe I don't need to phrase it that way. No. I queued up that joke. I was ready to fire that joke. And then it was like, no, honestly, really no. Let's reroll this and this. Oh no, we are taking a hard damage, so let's just reroll this. And try and get that 4, yes. Unabashed victory, 4-3. The mask comes off, and the woman underneath introduces herself as Janice, Chad Blueprint's mother. You now know the truth. The masked individual is Chad Blueprint's mother, if only he knew. He plays his best sets when he's relaxed. I trust you'll keep this between us. Is that the druid from Mystery of the Druids? I don't know Mystery of the Druids, but Andy seems to agree. Janice nods. Mask off now, there's nothing to hide. Chad doesn't stare out at the audience anymore. Amateurs do that sort of thing, and my Chad's a pro now. Why does Chad have an incredibly thick, like, Londoner accent, and she sounds like a Golden Girl? Don't worry about it. I can't do that many voices, is the thing. Convince Janice to give you the mask. Convince Janice to give you the mask. I would like that mask. It's not much more difficult than the previous role. And it doesn't say only once. Let's just, let's just fuck it up. What could possibly go wrong? You could roll an 8. That could go wrong. An 8 of them. Damn, that's a 4, huh? That's probably like the best I can do. I really need you to re-roll your shit. Just send all of that to the pool. Well. Oh, I'm not getting this back. Let's just try and make some money. $4. Janice shakes her head enigmatically. I'd prefer to keep this mask close at hand. Alright. That's fair. It's just a really cool mask. And I get the feeling it'll do really cool shit if I have it. We haven't talked to the bartender at all. Can we get back into this room? Do we have the key for it yet? Bash at the door. The door is closed and locked. Perhaps the cook and the bartender were having some sort of disagreement. We can use our wit. We should get rid of our 1 positive dice. Use our observation, which would get rid of all of our dice. Probably throw us some damage. Yeah, I think this is the best option. Ah yes, good old bartender. Tall, dark, serves drinks, hates eye contact. When I used to play D&D all the time, our GM had this rule that you could never trust a skinny bartender. So literally every time we came into a new town, it's like, okay, you go to the inn. And we just had to like grill him. It's like, how big's your bartender? No, like how thick your bartender? Because if they're like a happy, jolly soul, that's great. If they're a whip thin little fuck, I think we're gonna stay in the woods for the night. Thanks. I really need you to not be a -3. There's so many faces you can be that aren't -3. There, that's fine. Good. Oh, we get to keep clever. Good. You hear a series of tumblers and clicks to your satisfaction. Open the door. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Hey, how you doing back here? The bartender, baffled by your ability to get behind the bar so brazenly, acquiesces. I'm amazed I managed to get through that sentence the first time, and the best booze is definitely within reach. Real persistent getting back here. Just don't steal my thunder, okay? Gain trust by discussing the art of bartending. Which I think we could absolutely do. Entice the bartender to open up to you. Buy all the dancers the best drink. Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's just do this. We'll almost certainly win. We'll make some cash off of it. You've made a few drinks, at least. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted that to look like. Not you. You can sort of heck off. And let's see if we can't make you bigger, because you can't be lower, and if you're larger, I get more money. So... yeah. Yeah, that's how I want that to go. Okay. We have a certain amount of mixology knowledge. The bartender buys it. Oh, finally, I'm serving one of our own tonight. In fact, the bartender confesses that he's actually going to walk out on the job and join a bartending workers' strike. The details of his plans are juicy, like a whiskey sour. It's a complex plan, but with current management, it still requires a light touch. Clue update, nightclub management. Woes. You've discovered the bartender is organizing a walkout. Perhaps management would like to see it. No. No thank you. I'm still not a fucking snitch. We need more people like me running, we need more people like me running the show, don't you think? We're gonna buy all the dancers the best drink. You open a tab on the company card. The circus company card? They have a company card? They let us have one? We're terribly irresponsible, and we've proven that at literally every step of our journey. Why would they let us have that? Soon, everyone in the club has a shot glass filled with Jimmy Palmer Green Label Goat Saliva Aged Blend Whiskey. Tip top. The dancers seem grateful that you've enhanced their night. They will be a bit more forgiving if you try to impress them. The bartender looks on as everyone in the dance floor sloppily gulps down the club's best booze. You just tapped me out of my personal stash of vintage Goat Saliva Aged Blend Whiskey. Are you happy now? Yes. My work is clearly done here, and I will walk away. I want to make a sour whiskey. Katie could probably teach you sometime. We were just talking about whiskey sours like a couple of days ago. Because I'd forgotten what one was. Hey, Chad, you know your mom's in the audience? Out there? In spite of the pressures of the evening, Chad Blueprint appears relaxed in your presence. Tell Blueprint his mother is in the audience. Is that a roll? It doesn't appear to be. My mother, ugh. I know she's always watching my every move. Why'd you have to tell me this? Oh. Feels rough about it. Chad's cool demeanor immediately curdles. He eventually regains his composure, but you can tell he's clearly rattled by his own mother's presence in the club. So, if we try and convince Chad to leave now, they're relaxed around us. They know of your scheme to F them out of literally all their money. We're wearing a very cool coat, and they're mad that their mom's around. Can relate. We pop wisdom dice by another, like, whole set? Nah, we need so much more stuff. Impress Chad by recognizing the track he's playing. If we could crank up our music by one, we would definitely get this. And that would give us a bonus dice to try and convince Chad to leave. No, it wouldn't, because it's not, this dice isn't triggered for wisdom rolls, dang. It'd be for a bunch of other stuff. We can probably get a closer look at Chad's DJ technique. Hold on, is Blueprint using his phone to help his DJ? Yeah, he is. Let's reshift that clever and these two pizza dice to try and make some more money. But yeah, we got that. You kick table? You kick table like the football? Here we go. Blueprint is using software on his phone to help with his beat matching. Embarrassed, he immediately hides the phone. You realize this simple technique could help your DJing as well. Well, now you know. In spite of the pressures of the evening, okay. I don't have to... No, the wisdom dice is like way the hell up there. We're just honestly gonna have to just run this and see if it goes. Which, yeah, that's what we've been doing all night. Why not? Would really like an 8 and a whole bunch of negatives, but hey. Well, That's really close to working. We can't re-roll any of our dice. We can re-roll our dice to try and get a 5. Yeah, I think our best plan is actually just to re-roll literally every single face of our dice. I think our best shot is just re-roll these 2 dice. Well, I mean, we lost more. That's fine. We can absolutely do this. We can 5,000% make that roll work. Let's just run it back. There it is. That's exactly what we wanted. That is, in fact, exactly what we wanted. That could probably not have gone better for us. We're just going to take that and run. You make some really strong points about performing artist rights and keeping a healthy sleep schedule. Yeah, you're spot on, mate. I've been forgetting my niece for too long now. The Dexter yours, good luck with these lemmings. Right, the Dexter Glory piece of September. Alright, so let's follow Mox's advice and save. Before we can save? Okay. And save before we try whatever's about to happen with this DJ set. We're gonna send the entire staff home, aren't we? If by home you mean through the roof, then I'd say yes. Yeah, I mean, they don't have to go home, but they can't stay here and also leave the roof unbroken. As you step up to the decks, the crowd looks at you, confused by why you're taking over to Kerchad Blueprint. You'll have to prove to these revelers that you can rise to Blueprint's level. Who's this? Where's Blueprint? Pretender! Power of the crowd. The dancers might be helpful to you if you put on a good DJ set. You usurper! Hello, Alice. You contemplate what sort of journey you'll be taking these dancers on while you ride the wheels of steel. Tantalize the crowd with an epic musical tease. Spin a track that's unexpectedly poignant. Spin a novelty track for a cheap laugh. Switch back to the AI selector and step away. So, we hop the dancers up on Great Booze. They think we're a great dancer. We're wearing a very cool coat. We're beat matching with the phone. We've got a bonus dice. And we're going to throw all that away because I really want that mask. Pardon me, ma'am. I realize your son has gone away. Janice looks wistfully towards an empty DJ booth. Looks like Chad will be back home before me tonight. If he sleeps past noon, I'm still going to make him waffles like I always do. Aw, Janice. That's so nice. I'm gonna move my wisdom dice up by 1. There we go. We got a 6 on that fucker now. We can make that happen. Okay, well, not if we roll a 3. Also, not if you roll an 8. Let's make you not do that, actually. Do I? Yeah, I could use a brain up. But if I don't have any money, then the money multiplier doesn't help, so I can reroll that. There it is. Hell yeah, let's absolutely re-roll both of these and see what happens. But we win. You are wearing the fierce mask, a permanent effect. While wearing the mask, the energy of a fierce beast flows through you. I guess I won't be needing this anymore anyway. Janice hands you the mask. Just gonna... And I do have to see what I look up very close. Yeah, the mask has, again, sized itself to my specifications. Now you can shoot lasers from your sword, but only in boss rooms without an exploit, right? I got really good at doing that exploit, because running around just all of Termina as Fierce Deity Link was rad as shit. Alright, now that we have our mask, which is a thing all DJs need now that we have our mask, we can be the best professional DJ. You look kind of like the Forgetting Skull from Oglaf? I don't disagree. Tuxedo Mask was a DJ. Yeah, people forget about that if they haven't watched the 80s Sailor Moon in a while. You know, they took that out for R and Crystal S? No, it is R. Sailor Moon R and Crystal. I meant the cow from the first game. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I don't get to roll my... I went through all that trouble. I don't get to wear my face mask with any of this. That's a shame. Yeah, let's just crank it. Is the audience ready for some genuine emotion? I think so. I think that, well, okay. Okay. Oh no, we still get that, actually. That's enough negatives that we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna gain unsure, but fuck it, that roll was against us and we got it anyway. We're also inspired by the chorus, "There isn't a dry eye on the dance floor." Your selections are currently pleasing the crowd. The next choice could alter your DJ reputation forever. Oh, we have to do another one, huh? We can do it with this. We have 2 bonus dice. Technically, we could have 3 bonus dice because the yellow one has some pluses on it too. Yeah, we can make that happen. We just fucking hit them with we just hit them with Heaven by DJ Sammy. And it brought all the nostalgia feelings back of playing DDR in their, you know, local malls that don't exist anymore because most of the city's flooded. And it really hit them in the feels, and now we're gonna throw Turn Down for What at them. Okay. these, both of these have better faces on it. So does this. I'd love to re-roll every single dice I have, actually. Okay. Yeah, we just have to roll the main dice and hope we pull a 3 or 4, huh? Yeah, come on, we can do that. Dang it. We had such a good shot at that. The crowd thinks the track is being played for irony, and the joke fizzles out. Shallow garbage. That's not the vibe. The crowd senses an emerging skill, but also the shackles of amateurism. Now is the moment to put the doubters in their place and get the dancers on your side. Rolling this right now is bad. What am I gonna do now? Like... So, like, if I roll this as is, if the target number is, like, 10, I would have to get the max negative on all of the rest of those dice in order to bring it down to a level that I could even, like, do it whatsoever. It would match it at 4. I would have to roll maximum and not get any of the negatives on my yellow dice. What are you going to do about your DJ reputation? Oh, I'm gonna... We'll be able to fix it before the end of the night, I hope. But I think the main thing to do is to just sort of get on Twitter and blame the SJWs for not understanding my excellent jokes. I think that's how most DJs do it. I don't really keep up. Let's just back off of that. No, I could bring up my music. I could bring up my own music, but I really want to get rid of these negative dice. So let's go back into the crowd. Hey, I know I just embarrassed all of you. But let's, like, try and... You think you've heard this track before? Try and remember. Yeah, this will get rid of our negatives, and then we can go try that again. Let's crank up the music. We were going to do that anyway. Nah, I need $14 more. That's fine. Kick the table. Well... Like, that's acceptable, I guess. Let's re-roll the times 2 and see if we can get some money, but yeah. There we go. Let's make $5. Knowing the track allows your body to follow its various dynamic contours, providing intentionality to your shaggy moves, and the crowd feels it. I could roll this too and try and get rid of too confident. No, that seems greedy. We fucked around and we've raised a bunch of our levels. Can we do anything with the flamingo meat stew? Oh, I should probably go to the break, huh? Yeah, it's about time to go to the break. Let's look at the stew and then we'll hit the BRB here in a second. Is there any of this that I can actually do that's of use? I can maybe, if I cranked up my cooking by 1, make that go. Oh, precise timing would probably... Like, even though that's just a straight roll, we could probably do that. Yeah, let's just do that. Well, not if we roll a 4. Yeah, let's just re-roll all these. I have so many better dice faces than this. How did I manage to fuck that up? You realize you've waited too long. The vegetables in the stew turn to mush, and the flamingo thigh meat does something else that's still blocked by this thing that I have failed to get rid of. The stew is on its way to being served. You, again, cannot read the remainder of this text. Serve the ruined stew. I should have just let it be completely reasonable stew. One spoonful and Big Mo will know is a disaster. You embrace it. Yeah, I mean, the dice are just the dice. They're doing what dice do. They don't hate me any more than I hate them. Which is to say, they hate me a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna run to the break here in just a second. Before we do that, we would like to take the opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and that the lives of people of color matter. That there is a civil rights movement ongoing in this country as Black Americans fight for basic human rights and dignity, the right to equal treatment under the law, the right to feel safe in their home, schools, and places of worship, and places of entertainment. I'm not going to go into the news that happened over the weekend. We have some links in the set of links. These particular ones that you're seeing right now under the donate command are organizations that are helping people on the ground right now. The Bail Fund Network, helping to keep protesters out of jail. The Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, getting food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations to Black, trans, and non-binary people. And the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota people's organization to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen as the entire country was stolen, renamed arbitrarily to Mount Rushmore, and had white people's faces carved into the side of it. Under the second command are things you can do to be of use right now. The links that I mentioned for GoFundMe, water relief, petitions you can sign, letters you can write to your lawmakers, the ACLU Racism and Policing Correspondence course, if you're looking to educate yourself a little. We think that these are great places to start, but we think that these are great places to start, but we live in an age of information. Do your own research. If it calls to you, find something closer to home to give your energy to, because there are people closer to you than you think who could use some aid. Just please find some way to give your energy to the civil rights movement, because it is all connected. Nothing like this happens in a vacuum. Building a better future is everybody's responsibility. Making sure we all get there together is everybody's fight. And we do so by battling white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, and within ourselves. We're gonna run to the BRB screen now. I'm gonna run some ads. It's going to be 3 to 5 minutes. We have no stance on you blocking them. Otherwise, stand up, stretch your legs, get some water, do whatever self-care is important to you. And we will catch you back here at the end of the BRB. We'll see you then. Okay, we're back. We're doing it. We're making it happen. So what's new? I forgot to. I just need to bring the chat back up so I can see all the lovely chatting. What do we do now? Do we just like go after Big Mo? Do you try and get the party started? What was our last DJing option? Was it like an actual music thing that we need actual music to do? Like our actual music skill? Yeah, it is. On the other hand, we only have one negative die. And probably not enough to crank up the music. Yeah, almost. Yeah, actually, I think we can... just slap some soup on that mofa and bail. What's mofa? I just cracked myself up. I don't know about you. The crowd rises to the beats. All right, let's do this. Let's get rid of our smelling like a kitchen. Let's make a little bit of money and let's crank up our music so we can try that last thing. Okay, well that went pretty exceptional. We need to get rid of this -1. And we could use some more money than this. No, I said we were going to get rid of the -1. Alright, cool. We got rid of the -1. Completely usable. And we got rid of both of our yellow dice. That's good. Your moves get a hearty chuckle from the crowd. Alright, we can't use that anymore, unfortunately. And get that last hit in on our music. And try and pull this one last DJing trick. DJ Pizza. Tantalize the crowd with an epic musical tease. We have one last weird DJ trick. Doctors hate it. You build up a song to the point where the crowd absolutely craves its explosive chorus. I've had nights like that. Well, we need to re-roll all of these so we can get a fucking re-roll. Please and thank you? No. Well, it looks like we're not going to be the best DJ of all time. It turns out that, along with all of that, we're not going to be the best DJ of all time. You mistime your blending so the chorus lands too early. You broke the spell of the tease. Listen. You may have to make your case to the dancers at some point. No, it's okay. I don't need to be here. What do you mean the crowd will come for me at some point tonight? I don't like that. And I don't like the way that sounds. Beg sympathy by insisting you're just an amateur. Yes. Yes, thank you. You explained that this was all a misunderstanding. You're not worth all the side eyes. It'd be cool to put a set together sometime. So I do, and this is, I do DJing in Tower Unite sometimes. Because Tower Unite has this nightclub. Tower Unite, the sort of not quite Second Life, but trying to be in that sort of life. The dice are just going to roll for a little bit while I'm talking. Tower Unite has a club, a nightclub, where you can like enter YouTube videos and it'll play them on the big screen. And the idea is for like everyone in the club to have its own, like to throw in their own stuff and have a big wide variety of music, but that doesn't happen because no one's ever in the fucking nightclub. So I just DJ in there sometimes to nobody, just as an excuse to listen to music. It's very fun. It's helped me build my idea of what like a good club song is. I have a YouTube playlist that's specifically just that I just sort of switch over and import. It is fun. I enjoy it a lot. You explained that this is all a misunderstanding and you're really not worth all the side eyes. Well... I would love to get off this to a single... Nah, it's just gonna be like that, I guess. Yeah, well. We did still get their pity. You were relieved and got rid of all of those yellow dice. Great. Your self-deprecation comes off as both charming and pitiable, yet somehow it works. Okay, good. We don't have to worry about the crowd anymore. The crowd has accepted that their hero is gone and their replacement was a joke. I guess the only thing we have left to do is chat with Big Mo. Unless we can get into the security room. I think there's something we left undone in there. But for the most part, yeah, we're just here doing stuff. Trick the security system using neutral voice activation. That probably won't go great for us. Pound our fists into the buttons to try to overload the security system. Now, this could go well for us because we have that mask that is doing us a real favor in terms of our physique. And we have Relieved, which can apparently throw up an extra one. Yeah, let's just try and beat the shit out of technology, as we always do. Again, this has worked literally every time. I don't understand why it wouldn't now. Yeah, we absolutely flanked that. Wowzers, what a deal. Accept that roll. You are fired up, but no longer relieved. Wow, that helps with a lot of stuff. That helps a lot with a lot of stuff. That's probably great to head over to Big Mo with. The security system overloads, and you exploit this to your advantage. You're in. The security terminal is at your command. Perhaps the door behind the VIP area can be manipulated. Click on the button labeled Unlock VIP Back Door. Okay, we've done that. An indicator displays that the door in the back of the VIP area is now unlocked. So we should go see what's in there. Surely. Merge your consciousness with that of the security system. That'd be really rough to do. They would the target number would basically have to be as low as possible, and I'd have to roll max. Let's come back and see if we can't make that a little easier for ourselves. I think the only people we can interact with anymore that'll give us roles are Big Mo and our friend, the audio engineer. No, hang on, I want to see what lever we can get. Cooking deception, that will bring up observation. That's going to be a really rough do. Convince the engineer to call it a night. Suspicious timing. Against wisdom, they have a negative. We can probably do this. Hey, what if you just took a fucking hike? You encourage the engineer to call it a night and insist that you will do a good job filling his shoes. Oh, well... let's re-roll the heart. Try and make some more money off of it, but damn. Yeah, that went about as well as it could have gone. Holy shit. Fired up is a one-time use thing, which is why I'm trying to, like, save it and rebuff everything. Damn. A look of relief comes over the engineer. Perfect. This gig sucks, but you'll do fine. Just keep winging it. Oh. You sank into the floor. That's new. The engineer has officially left the mixing board and you're seemingly capable of hands. With the engineer gone, the path to the mixing board is clear. The mixing console is utterly baffling to you, but you think you can still achieve a great mix for the room. I don't want to do this. I don't want to sell you death sticks. I want to go home and rethink my life. Some people commuted from Pellucidar, which I presume is some sort of sea world. If I roll these fucking dice to merge my consciousness with the... like, y'all know that I'm not going to be happy unless I at least try merging my brain with the machine consciousness, right? Everyone understands that. Why that's important to me. Pellucidar is Edgar Rice Burroughs' Hollow Earth. I think I saw my brain wants to say telenovelization, which is nothing. It was on TV, but they made it out of a book. I get it, but I think you should say first. You're correct. Thank you, Mox. I'm just going to go ahead and look at a thing in a bag for a moment. While I'm in here, can I bring up my observation? Ooh, no. That's expensive. Things got really expensive. I ended up with a pretty even build, all told. Like, wit and cooking are still pretty far down, but everything's ended up, like, about where I wanted it to be. Merge your consciousness with that of the security system. All right, well, we can't up everything, but let's do this to try and max our chances as well as we can. Praying on you to not fucking roll a 10. 8. Okay, this one as bad as it could. So actually, I have a really good chance of making this happen. As long as I land on anything other than a 3. That 6 will do. That 6 will do just fine. Yes. Did it. We got an achievement for that called Seeing Emotions. You are seeing emotions, a permanent effect. You can see what other people are really after. Affects wisdom, +4s, +2s. So we are just reveling in our permabuffs. You take to the monitoring system easily, and to your surprise, this gives you access to far more than just club visibility. You can actually see the intentions of the people in the club, where they want to go, what they want to do, what they don't. These monitors have opened a new way of looking at everyone around you. Well, good. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hang on. I gotta get down here was where I was doing it to get a good close-up view of Pizza September. Oh, yeah. This is the best I have ever looked. Let's just do it. You need to check. Oh, I should check out the back room I just opened. Let me read this off first. I have to contend my congratulations. That set was truly the worst DJ set I've heard at this place. The crowd must want to rip you to pieces, but being the charitable person I am, I will do the opposite. Join us. You better not spill pizza sauce on that coat. It'll cost a fortune to dry clean. Wow, we have just made that worse and worse and worse. Big Mo hates our DJing. They're mad at the stew. They're annoyed just in general because we're wearing their coat. And there's not a lot I can do to, like, fix that. So let's excuse ourselves and we'll go to the back room and see what's in the back room real quick. There is a pizza thing in the back room. We got some free money. Found a beluga row, which is a ×3 instead of a ×2. Oh, and there's all sorts of new clickables. Hang on. Is it shift? It's shift. All the saws in the factory were given names. These were Ian, Termite, Luca, and Hubert. The factory's first advertisement created 7 years' worth of back orders, eased only by improved saw technology. Original factory administrators Clarence Donzi and Zavarian Munz, known for their quick mental math and eyeball measurements. It is hard to measure an eye because most of it's not visible, right? Under normal circumstances. An unfamiliar, panicked voice blares from the radio. Jay, Crystal, Mephisto, Cistern. Jay, Crystal, Mephisto, Cistern. Jay's other mission. This appears to be Jay's impromptu safe room. The thing is, Muriel didn't mention a safe room. And this equipment looks too high-tech for a simple info-gathering job. What's going on here? J, Tango, Mellotron, Bigsby. J, Tango, Mellotron, Bigsby. I think that might have been a measurement via eyeball, like looking at something and intuiting how big it is visually. Yeah. It was a joke. They call that visual calculus in Disco Elysium, a game I would never play on stream. We can only once observe our surroundings, which is a pretty medium roll, especially with no bonuses. I think we don't want to do that. But that what's all this is probably going to stick around until if we don't clear this, huh? I think that is the case. Explain your situation candidly. Fool the operator with a friendly call sign. Start making whale noises. Our best shot, I think, is this. Just candidly explain what our situation is. We definitely can't up our wisdom very much. Fuck it. Okay, well. Rolled a 6, so I can match that. Okay, well, 5 wasn't ideal. But that just means we can roll this. We can re-roll that. Alright, well, that didn't help. That in fact hurt. That's fine. None of this stuff makes any sense to you, and Jay's involvement with this remains a mystery. Well... Well, talking to Big Mo's gonna break bad for us anyway. So, let's just go ahead and do... Ooh, no, hang on. Let's go see what's down here. I forgot that was a down here. Oh, this is the elevator that goes back to the car room. That was what this other side was. That's excellent. Let's just save real quick, like for no reason, and then try it on with Big Mo and see what that does for or to us. I forgot about Big Mo's little squid in a jar. I don't know why he has it. I don't particularly care. I just think it's fun. Is there anything in roll that's going to be more useful than anything else? So all of this sucks and all of this is gonna hurt. Is our wisdom better than our physique? Yeah, by a small margin. You attempt to listen to the ongoing conversation, interjecting with insightful comments at just the right moments. Oh, I can't believe that did the exact thing I wanted it to do. Fucking okay. I'll take a bit of a hit. That's fine. One of your insights is received well by Big Mo. I really hadn't thought of that, pizza slinger. You want some? Oh yeah, the table and that costs a lot to clean. So that did clear out one of the negatives. So maybe I could make the Zeke work for me. If again you roll mad low. Can I up my physique any? I mean, I can. I can do this thing. and I can try and startle everyone with powerful interpretive dancing. Proximity to Big Mo's presence, along with this music, inspires you to move your body. You commit to a bold, emotionally raw, interpretive dance in Big Mo's honor. Okay, that's not ideal. But we get to re-roll 2 of their dice, so... You into the sea. Try and get our numbers up a little bit more. And... let's try and get that +4. Well, a 10 isn't what I needed there either. That could have gone worse, but not by a lot. Your dance has an unintentionally comedic effect, and everyone scoffs at you. Priscilla's clown school is up the street, pizza slinger. Did they kick you out? Alright. I'm just gonna hit the button. You feel like now it's time to tell Jay the code phrase so you can kick your mission into high gear. Front door escape tour. Green room, exit soon. Exit the kitchen, dishing. Out from the garage, barrage. Which way is best for us? I guess the garage, right? We have that car. That's like the quickest route we have out. So yeah. Jay will meet you in the garage, and together you'll drive off in an old-fashioned car parked there, or so you hope. Jay's face registers no emotion as you say the code phrase, a sign that he knows you've got him where you want him. Jay will meet you in the garage, and together you'll drive off in an old-fashioned car parked there. Whether or not you meet up with Muriel afterwards depends entirely on what Jay has to say for himself. Mo senses you're up to something. You have but a moment to misdirect it. To misdirect him. What nonsense were you uttering to Jay just now? It's an old joke. Who cares? I think you know. The words are nonsense. Let's go with who cares. This is probably the best shot we have. Again, a +10 is not very ideal. Let's re-roll all these pizza dice to try and get some re-rolls. Alright, we have one shot at that. Hey, I need you to be a 6. Some healing wouldn't go amiss either. Okay, well. You're thrown off. You have a bad feeling. They're no longer mortified. This doesn't bode well. I beg to differ on your kitchen sink philosophy, Pizzialo. You see, for some, tomorrow may never come. That's why I gotta live for the night. The escape plan is now in motion. All you have to do is go to the designated meeting spot. Jay will meet you there on his own time. Say your goodbyes to Big Mo. You know, you're an interesting character, but I got bigger fish to fry tonight, as you can see. Anyway, it's late. I hope you figured out your ride home. Yep. I tell you, I know exactly what car I'm taking to get me home. Let's try and get back here. The radio is silent, recently put into standby mode. You sense there was something useful about this radio, something important, but the momentum of the night has moved on from here. Ah, dunk. Alright, so Jay is in the car. That's good. Jay sits at the wheel of the old car, coldly gaming out various scenarios in his mind. The passenger side door is locked. But what's this? It's clearly Big Mo and his cronies. You think I'm a fool, Jay? I knew you were scheming as soon as this pizza slinger showed it up and started making a scene. Oh, did I give you a voice already? I don't think you did. Thanks for all that juicy intel, Big Mo. Your company's due for some serious legal jeopardy real soon. I hope you're ready. I had nothing else. Oh, what the fuck? In Pizza September, you're no longer of any use to me. So why should I even let you in the car? Bluff that the car is so old it's not legal to drive in public. Wow, we would absolutely lose that. Say you know a good place to get late night tacos. Show off your incredible mixtape. We lose all of these straight up. And yeah, if we just lose all of these straight up, we might as well show off our incredible mixtape. You're sure you packed an incredible mixtape for this very occasion? All the best tunes for a night drive. You start talking it up. How do you feel about They Might Be Giants venue songs? I haven't listened to it in a while, but every one of them's a club banger by definition. Nah, let's just keep all of this. We lose anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to reroll that. Actually, if we lose anyway, let's reroll it and see if we can't get the negative instead of the health loss. Yeah, well. Apparently, you left the mixtape in your other pair of pants. Have a nice life, Pizza September. There you go. Well, this is Rich. You're coming with me. Big Mo is closing in on you. You have mere moments to make your critical move. Distract from the tension with a cooking tip. Spot of vulnerability in Big Mo's behavior. Wow, that's so many negative dice. Granted, we just have so many negative dice. Take on all the goons at once with our massive physique. Yep. We're gonna do that one. We're gonna make the biggest dust cloud any of y'all have ever seen. Feeling like a cornered animal, you make one last ferocious stand. Okay, well, not with a 4. Not with a 10 either. We really don't come out of this okay. 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 This can happen. Okay, not that way. That's not a way it can happen. It would have had to happen a very different way. All right, so now we're just injured. The goons overwhelm you with their training and technique. Oh no. Oh no. We're trapped. Time to take you to my house, pizza slinger. Well, Oh, it's the... Behold, Pizziello, your new office. Oh no, is this the back of the HHR building? It is, isn't it? You'll be making pizzas for me exclusively in my factory. And don't expect to clock out anytime soon. Okay. So I have a question. Here is my question, and I want everyone available to answer me this question in chat. How do you feel about this? I understand everyone's been like excited for the game and all. We've seen most of like the choices that there are to make. Everything else is kind of just, did we roll well or didn't we? To try and get to a different ending, of which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Do we want to do this another week and just sort of like, if you wanted to see this another week, how would you want that to go down? Or do you think this is fine, a fine place to leave Pizza September, and then we come back with something else next week? I think Pizza September should have just been a DJ instead. I don't fucking disagree with you. I would have liked to just sort of throw away all of these responsibilities that Circus have roped me into to try and, like, advance whatever the fuck their agenda is. I literally don't know. I think we need to save Pizza September. That's fair. It does feel like a bummer to stop there. I would love to see more of this if you're still enjoying it. I love seeing where all these bits lead. I am still enjoying it. I'm just happy to be here with you. Oh, that's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. Okay. So I don't think there's enough. There's not. It's 10:54. There's not enough time to start another one tonight. If you can slave in different slots, you can do different timelines. That's a good thing to check right now. Thank you again, Mox. Let's hit load game. Mode unlocked 4 a.m. Mode unlocked Iron Pizza. Okay, and okay. Can we load game? Yes. This puts us to right before the... No, this puts us here. A voice spouting off an unknown call sign. Okay, so we're stopping here. Here's what I'm actually going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this off stream on the easiest difficulty, the one that gives you like a bunch of rerolls and a bunch of starting money, and more money as rewards than in normal mode. And I'm just gonna get us to like round about this point, only a lot easier, and having been able to do more stuff. I don't think there will be anything unbelievably interesting from when we fail a roll that we've already lost or lose a roll that we've already succeeded at. And if I'm wrong, I'll figure out some way to show y'all that. But I think let's just do the story mode run and put this on the easiest possible difficulty, crank everything up as far as we can, just so we can see all of the ways this can end, because that's what we're here for. If I want to have a like competitive time with this game, I can do that on my own. Thank you, Andy. I also like this plan. That's why I came up with it. So let's do that. I'm committed to it over the week, and for right now, that's going to be the end of... No, please walk away from the thing. That's going to be the end of the stream. Let's just quit. We just quit? I kind of did that with Strange Horticulture. Wow, you opened so much stuff. I don't want any of this information. Microsoft Windows, why did you hand me any of this information? No, don't pop up a fucking Edge window. Why would I ever want an Edge window? Why would I want it for any purpose? Okay, so that's been the stream. Let's go to the outro screen. Microsoft, no one wants to edge with you, right? Because Microsoft doesn't care when you finish, you know? No, that's BRB. That's outro. Here we go. We're in the outro screen now. Welcome to it. I've been September. I'm one of 5 people who stream on the channel, along with my wife, Katie, and her sisters, Annie and Alice and Sue. I need to redraw this. We stream 6 days a week. So if you wanted to follow us, if you wanted to slap the follow button or interact with the follow button in whatever way is important to you, you can see when we go live. Let's run down the schedule real quick. Thank you, Alice, for bringing up the schedule. On Tuesday, which is tomorrow, it's Annie's day. She's going to be playing some Paladins or Gunfire Reborn in the afternoon, and the evening stream still says Annie plays something new. Do we know what that is? I'm getting a no. Wednesday, Sue will be playing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak in the afternoon, and I'll be joining her to do that in the evening. And in between that time, Badroad at twitch.tv/Badroad will be playing Shadowrun Dragonfall, which is an excellent Shadowrun game. Thursday will be Alice playing Final Fantasy XII. We finally have our leading man back, so I'm very excited. We're gonna see what he and his incredibly large rabbit wife get up to, and then also Vaughn's there. On Friday, Katie is going to be playing Gotham Knights along with myself. And Saturday, Andy's going to be playing A Plague Tale Requiem in the evening, and then at night, Freya Raccoon Cat at twitch.tv/XenonFiber will be playing Star Trek Deep Space Nine Harbinger, an MS-DOS Deep Space Nine game that looks like an MS-DOS Deep Space Nine game. It also looks fun, and a lot of the voice acting is like actually really useful. But wow, does it ever look like they tried to make a DS9 MS-DOS game. Sunday, we'll be Wandering Beekeeper playing Stardew Valley. That's incorrect. Next week, Wandering Beekeeper will be playing a game called Wildflowers with a Y and an E on the wild. And speaking of Wild, Monday is our wildcard stream. How's that for a fucking segue? In the afternoon, in the between times, Andy at twitch.tv/Andemonium, which I don't think I said before. We'll be playing more Plague Tale Requiem, hashtag not a cult, and then I'll be playing more Betrayal at Club Low, I guess. We'll see all the ways this can end. I'm excited about it, actually. We're gonna see how that goes. Is that all the things? That's at schedule.trek.community. You can find us and links to the remainder of our stream team, which is to say twitch.tv/Andemonium, Riz Plays Games, Bad Road, Wandering Beekeeper, and Xenon Fiber. Great streams full of great streamers worthy of your time and attention. And if you'd like to see some more of us, we have a YouTube at youtube.truck.community. There was a game I was going to recommend you to watch. Go watch the first one. Go watch Katie play Sonic Forces for literally 6 hours. It's a good stream. And that's it. Yes, that is it. Thank you all so much for joining me, and until I see you next time, stay safe. Have a good night.